You know, I think I really need to step this game up on my system. I need to do a class, see if it's going live. Am I live? Looks live. Looks live. I look live. Oh, I can hear me. I can hear me. What's up, people? I'm gonna get Instagram going here. My light. Okay, and then I'm gonna get on Instagram. What's up, party people? Here we are. Hey. Okay. So, what? What's the dealio? Okay. Here I am. We are live. It's Saturday. Let's get some Instagram going. Good morning. Is it live? I don't want to take a picture. Instagram. I don't want to be taking pictures. I want to go live. Fooey Instagram. I set you up and you're not supporting. Be supportive. Be super supportive. Let's do this. Okay. Weird. We'll get leaves falling, whatever. Checking connection. I'm live. Awesome. I love it. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Bucket Friday was yesterday. If you guys didn't see it, go to my Instagram. I'm going to start posting for Bucket Friday. Yes, it gets me all jazzed. You can see the smoke. It's alluring. Instagram's telling me my followers are here. I hope it's good to go because I'm going to give it a second and I want to watch it. Let's see how we're doing. I'm not on YouTube, my channel. I would like to see the live. There we go. Look at that. All right. I love this. I love this because fucking Friday is about, hey guys, I'm Nicole Borghi. I am your psychic as fuck, psychic medium. And yes, that is my favorite word. I used to have a shirt with fucking here, because it's a noun, it's a verb, it's everything that you do. It's so amazing. I love that word. But anyway, as we go forward, yes, I was born this way. I'm going to be 50. And the story that I'm getting to is that in this year, as I become 50, I'm nifty at 50, and I'm realizing I'm in the gym more, I'm lifting heavier, I'm back to 100 pounds on my squats and 100 pounds on my deadlift. So I'm doing vis-a-vis, I'm doing the same and same on both sides. And it's really awesome. So that's super, super amazing. I am stoked about that. Yay! Say hello, hello. You guys, when you get this age, I gave up a lot this year, and that'll start coming out as I talk about it more and more. Um, but I say I lost 200 pounds. I got rid of my ex. No, really. Recently, I lost 20 pounds. The first 15 pounds made me upset, made me cry. Why? Because I had 15 pounds to lose. And I always said, well, when you have 5 pounds, you can lose it. But I went through a lot. My hormones went through the roof. My mentality went through my mental state of mind went through the roof. Everything went through the roof. So it went a little bit crazy for me. And I started going to the gym. And getting in the gym, getting some sunshine. Oh my God, it is so amazing. You've got to get in there. You've got to get into that sunshine, guys, and really just rock it. So Instagram's still telling me, my followers, that I'm here. I don't know what is going on or why that's still going on. I hope it's working. I don't know if this connection is working or what. Let's end that video. No, I don't want to discard that. Let's get back on here. What I'm really saying is, and how does it pertain to being psychic as fuck? First of all, I want to congratulate myself for getting my shiznit together, because it's hard. It is hard to get that together and be like, yeah, everything's good, right? Sometimes it's just everything's not good. It's not always rainbows and unicorns. I wish it was. Here we go. We're going to check the connection again and get back on. I lost my intro download. It's not here anymore. Who knows where my computer put that and why it went together. I'm getting my notes here for today. But let's call in the light. Let's call in the love. But first of all, I wanted to say, hey, I'm Nicole Borghi. Who am I? Then we'll call in the light. And my nose is like getting itchy while I'm on camera. That's just the way it is, right? We all have these signs that our body goes through. Like I'm itchy, I got to drink a lot of water. When I'm talking, that's okay. I'm learning to work with it. It's okay. Spirit works in mysterious ways, and so of course I don't have a hanking of God. I'm so live. Whatever. Life is life, right? We have to be prepared, and we can over prepare. And just sometimes you just got to say, screw it, let's do it. What I was saying is, hey, I'm Nicole Borghi. I'm your psychic as fuck psychic medium. Been here for 50 years. I've been working out, and I know that it has everything to do with my temple, my body, how I take care of myself, and how I feel. And when I feel good and everything's working correctly, then I can share so much more. I can be empowered. I can be in thought. I can be in focus, and I can be with spirit, and I can be here with you today. And we're probably going to change the times from Saturdays, maybe to Thursdays. It's just a little more convenient in my schedule. I'm going to shift stuff around. I'm getting ready to do more groups. I'm getting ready to do my memberships. I'm getting ready to do so much, and I'm launching so much. And the new moon's coming up, or excuse me, the full moon's coming up, so I can release a lot and get used to that. When the new moon comes in, you want to bring things to you. And I've got 50 years experience doing this, believe it or not. 50 years of doing this, and now I am so at a point, becoming 50, that I am so aware of my body, my temple, and what it does, and I am getting back to the best condition I have been in ever. And I'm going to exceed that. So I'm in the gym. I'm running now. I've never run in my life. I hate running. Even in the police academy, it sucked. I thought it was ridiculous. But, our adrenaline increases, and we do things that we have to do at certain moments. But in a daily life, I didn't want to run, and I'm running. I'm out on the track. I'm getting sun. I'm lifting 100 pounds. I'm deadlifting 100 pounds. I'm doing the Roman deadlift, and I love it so much because it is a part of time when I meditate. And as I do this more, I am calm, and I am able to see Bigfoot and get into the UFOs and start to really talk to spirit, and the beauty that I see with myself personally, with business, and for others right now is so extraordinary. And when you do that, when you have a routine, yeah, you can be psychic anytime, smoking, eating cookies, whatever, sitting on your couch, you can be psychic and things will come to you. But do you want to live your best life? And in the last few years, it's really shown us how we can live our best life. So let's get to this. I want you to live your best life. This psychic reading is really all about you and the energies that are going on right now. If you can't see all these energies behind me, the tree of life, the Metatron's cube, the Sri Yantra, I've got all this namaste, you know, I've got all this going on because it brings me to focus. This is my space to work. This is my space to be. And I want to set it up to be the best. And yeah, I'm going back and forth. What's up, Ricardo? How are you? I'm, going back and forth with my equipment, but I'm trying to get that finite set up, and I'm setting up a lot of equipment, and I'm doing a few different things. I'm on a newer computer. And so things work a little bit differently than they did in the past. So let's get to it. So let's call in the spirit. And I call in the spirit. Sometimes a lot, what I do is with a candle. Got this candle going. I've got, I call in that Christ energy. I want this to be a good reading. Hello, Ricardo. And I want it to be a reading for you and reading for so many. And I also do personal readings. Please, if you're on Instagram, you're obviously following me, and I love that. And if you're on YouTube, go ahead and like and subscribe. It's very important to all of us. And you know what? A like for a like. I'll subscribe back. I'll love it. I'll look into your stuff. I just want to know who you are, get to know you. And what's the best way to get to know you? The best way to get to know you is by doing this, by looking inside. And you come here, that means that I'm looking into your energy. If you have a question, go ahead and put it in the chat. Ricardo, you always come on here. I love it. Put a question in the chat if you have a question. Let me answer that. So I'll get through the general stuff, and then once I see your question, I'll go in for you. So you can ask me anything at any time. It's open conversation. Let's learn about who we are. Once we know who we are, we can conquer anything because we know the good and the bad about us, and how to kind of navigate those waters, right? And so let's get into it, folks. I was up a little bit late last night, another night up till 3. Um, I'm putting together my coaching programs. I'm putting together a lot of podcasting information because for 360 Wisdom Speaks, I podcast. Yeah, shameless plug all the time. And what happens is you can look that up on YouTube. That's another channel of mine, 360 Wisdom Speaks. And I post that all the time on my channels and shorts and everything, because it's good to know about business with a heart and people and friends and get to know that shadow side. That's always my question. I want to know the deep, 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 dark secrets of you. Let's start with the first card. So the first card is the Two of Wands, right? So the Two of Wands, what is it? He's got two wands, two staff, so he can walk with it. The wand can support him, and the wand in this tarot, in this picture, is the natural tree. It hasn't been changed, so it's got leaves on it, and it is growing. And he's holding a globe right here. And I'm working on some books and information on more details about what every little nuance on these cards are, because it's so fascinating. So let's look at this right here. The Two of Wands. You're saying yes to a new enterprise, new life. How awesome is that? New enterprise, new life. Say yes to activate your ownership, to activate your wealth and good fortune. And how do you do that? You started something, it's awaiting results, but you're no longer in that working phrase anymore. Working phase, here we go on Instagram. You're no longer in that working phase anymore. You're actually going to harvest that. And that's usually you in the room. You're going to harvest that. And you're going to pre-plan these. And sometimes there's unforeseen problems. So you have plan A, plan B, and plan C is to just go with the flow. And what can you do? But if you pre-plan, you don't want to be like, hey, I'm going to pre-plan, but like everything always goes bad. Murphy's Law, and all this stuff gets in my way. All this stuff is your stuff. And there is actually accidental parts of life and what happens. However, how do we conquer that? We know we have the strength within. We built our strength. We built our temple. We go out, we exercise, we get sunshine. Do a little bit of hard things, and going to the gym, lifting a little bit heavier. When you go in the gym, that prepares you. There's always this fly. He's like, hey, I'm on camera. And when you go in the gym and you do hard things, or you do martial arts, or you go run, when you do those kind of hard things, those are prepared, planned hard things. So when the real hard things seem to come up in life, in everybody's life, they're not that hard for you. And it's an easy decision for you to either walk away, right? Either walk away, or to, the slide is not helping, walk away, or to work with, not just deal with it, but take care of it, work out that problem, work out that issue, and find out if there's anything in life that you can learn from that, right? So the wand right here, when we're looking at the Two of Wands, it's intuitive choices. Psychic AF, your intuitive choices. What does your heart tell you? Not just your gut. Don't just always live through your gut. It's a filter. Live through your heart. What is a loving choice? What is a loving, good choice? What is a choice that goes, okay, this one I can work with. This choice I can deal with. It's good possibilities right now. Don't struggle. Don't bring that struggle. When you're launching a new program and you have success, or you're working a business, you have success when you're launching that, or you're going out for a raise in work. What you want to do is You want to make that successful for you. So utilize the intuitive choices of what you know, what you feel. What is spirit telling you? Connect to your guides. There's some very great meditations, hello, on my page, Illuminate Vegas. Just Google Nicole Borghi. You'll find it. And it should also be in my bio. But when you're looking at this, the Two of Wands, that's moving forward. The two good possibilities. Firm plans must be formulated. So it's possibility A and possibility B, but formulate them and really think them out. How much money do you want to make out of this? If it's a business, and if how much money do you want to make out of it? What is your goal? If you're doing coaching clients, how many coaching clients do you have to take in to make $5,000 or $10,000? If you're going to bring in clients, how many clients do you have to make $5,000 or $10,000 or pay your employees or to pay you to take some money? Because in your business, you don't always pay yourself in the beginning. You're constantly throwing money back in the business, but at what time is it going to make money for you? What time are you going to be positive in your profit? And that's with reaching your passionate purpose. So two good, wonderful choices. The next one is strength. And what does the strength mean? Strength is strong. Hello, that's a good one. It's an exact meaning through several trials and triumph. So you are firmly connected, right, in your world, and to protect and take care of you. So this is self-care. You can't be strong. We were already talking about that. You can't be strong unless you do self-care. You can't make hard decisions and make them easier and use focus in your intuition if you're not connected to self. You're not going to see Sasquatch. You're not going to see the little UFO guy. The crafts aren't coming to you unless you're strong intuitively, mentally, emotionally. And that's about getting rid of all that sabotage. Trust me, I am the sabotage smasher, and I got rid of that for 30 years of sabotaging. So I have plenty of experience. So here we are in strength and facing your truths in the situation. Have you been putting off for too long? Overcoming your fears, get rid of the sabotage. Bring out your inner courage. And inner courage doesn't mean just screaming and yelling everything at everybody. It means have optimism. It means to understand what hope is and have the optimism and the hope that it will do good. However, you're going to pre-plan that. And so you have a good foundation on your house. And how do you do that? You get sleep, you get exercise, you go get vitamin D, you take vitamins, whether you're eating meat or you're vegetarian. You've got to supplement yourself, because I see so many friends of mine that are either eating junk or they're on the other scale and they're a vegetarian, but they're not getting the proper nutrients in there. And so you got to supplement with greens and with omegas. You have to have that. You have to understand the fruits and vegetables that you're putting in your body. You just can't get it anymore. So the soil, we have to eat. If I ate a cup of salad or an apple in the 1900s, now I got to eat in 2022. Now I got to eat 27 apples to get those nutrients, right? Let alone all the pesticides and stuff that they put in the fruit. But you have to realize how much more you have to give, and our topsoil and our nutrient base is kind of gone. So we have to repropagate everything. And so you have to understand that you just are not going to get what you got 120 years ago. So now we have the Four of Pentacles. What's in this? Let's get to it. The Four of Pentacles. What does that mean? Well, that's four pentacles. And a lot of times pentacles are money, right? It's a crown figure with a pentacle in his here and a pentacle on his, where was that little place? On his head, like a crown, right? So he's got money here and it's clasping it in his hands. He's got two on his feet. And so he's got four pentacles everywhere. So the money supports him and the money's coming in from above and below. So it's the possessions and the cleaving, a gift, a legacy. It's all over. He's got money everywhere. Damn, that's nice, right? To have that money everywhere. But you don't want to cling too tight. So there's a deeper meaning in this, is that you're holding your money too tight and you're burying it. Are you hiding it from people? You've got nothing to lose. You want to have money. And I know a lot of these people are out here saying, hey, you know what? You've got to spend like you're rich. You got to think like you're rich. Well, if you're overspending and you're always buying business class and you're paying for first class tickets, but you don't have enough money in the bank for a regular ticket, you're overdoing it and that abundance isn't coming to you. So sock it away a little bit. And maybe once in a while you can fly business class and start doing it. So you get in the feeling of it. These are focus and energies. You want to do like neuro linguistic uh, um, programming. And how do you do that when you're working with your mind, body, and soul? You're gonna you want to feel the into the flying first class. How does it feel? Ooh, it's exciting. I get a first class. I'm a big deal. I'm a diva. I'm a superstar. I'm flying first class. What are you wearing? How does, what it, you want to feel into it. Maybe you can smell the food, or maybe there's a beautiful fragrance. Pretend it's an airplane. So you're going to pretend there's a good fragrance on there. Maybe it's roses or rose petals. Maybe it's you coming in with your essential oils, girlfriend, right? Put that on. What do you feel? What do you sense, right? Okay. You don't want to get in, oh, I feel the yucky air, or I feel bad. I'm going to get sick. Let that all go. This is playtime. You want to imagine, really get into it. So whatever you're planning, you're going to plan too. What if it goes this way? And what if it goes this way? And just stop right there. Do some automatic writing. Automatic writing sometimes with your non-dominant hand. So I'm right-handed. I write with my left hand. I write with my left hand. I can't freaking read it. So it's no good to me. So I let it free flow with my right hand without really looking at what I'm putting down. So I can really listen, and I kind of talk it out. And so I talk it out with spirits. And we got a contract. Hey, spirit, you got to talk to me. You got to share with me that language. You got to really give me those juicy details of how I can feel it, how I can understand it. What does it mean to me? Give me some sure signs so I understand that, right? So in this, you have choices, you have possibilities. You're going to bring in your strength and you're going to overcome your fears. And you want to make sure that as you're moving forward and changing, that you're not clinging too tightly. So if you have to spend a little bit, spend $7 a month on a program for newsletters or something if you got a business. Get a good membership that gives you some feedback. Or if you're going into spirituality, hey, what? Shameless plug, get ready. I've got a membership launching in at $7 a month, and it's going to give you some juicy information on your chakras, on meditation, on good brain booster foods. It's going to share with you really some, how to really train and program your mind and focus and mind reps. And how do you do that? So that's going to start to be in here this week, and start to look for that. It'll give you little juicy tidbits. So spending a little bit, maybe a $7 program, maybe you can't go with the $200 program yet, but you're going to build up with it. And as you start to clear all the junk and you start to bust that out, you're going to start bringing some good, juicy information in, and you're going to be more successful in your business. Let's get into runes. So, hey, runes. Destiny. So, Pethro. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to put those up here online in a picture. So, Pethro is your destiny. It's mystery. It's secret sexuality and initiation. So when we talk about that kundalini, and people are like, oh my God, sexuality, we're talking about money and business. Well, sexuality is good in a relationship. You want to get that good root lock going in there, girlfriend. But it's also that energy you bring up from your root and your sacral chakra in kundalini, and you let that rise. When you do the root lock, you're really sucking in your core and your pelvis, and you're holding it tight, 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 and letting that energy really come up and rise up. And so that's what we're looking at. So that is the same energy wavelength in a simple sense of the kundalini. And so we're going to go to all the allies. So it's friendship. It's part of the second Ayat in the rune stones. And the second Ayat is the warrior family. And Pethro is part of the second Ayat too. So this is about your warrior family, your strength, your heritage, and your destination moving forward. It's friendship and optimism and good fortune again. So your what is your destiny moving forward? So plan your destiny, take control of what you can, and work with that. Get that sabotage, that imposter syndrome, let it go. If you're not good enough, here's a trick. if you have to have a certificate, hey, I've got a academy certificate, I've got certificates from classes, from courses, I've got piles and piles and piles of certificates, depression counseling, hospice worker, you name it, I got it. Reiki, crystal Reiki master, I've got that. And if you need those and that starts costing money, when are you going to freaking do it? Work on yourself, share it with friends. When are you going to utilize it? And you can utilize those in your business because you're using your power. Maybe you don't teach, maybe you get online, maybe you're a digital programmer, but you're using those great skills and that great frequency and energy in your business because you're aligning with your passionate purpose. And if you, here's a cheat though, here's a life hack. If you have to have a certificate, go to Udemy, get them for $10 and get it out of the way. There's a lot of information and it's cheap, but that gives you a certificate. And you can go, hey, completed that, check. Right? So here, the last room is Kinas. So runes are deep souled male, right? And tarot is a little bit more astrology, woo woo here. So as above, so below. When we do both of these readings, if you don't hear something in one, maybe you hear something in another. And I love runes because when you do the tarot with the runes, you're getting a great, great balance. And I do that in my reading. So this is Kinas, and Kinas is energy, positivity, right? That lust, rapport, and knowledge, again, that's that sexual energy. And sexual energy doesn't just apply to the wonderment and a romance in a relationship, but it also is in your business. Utilize that power. Have a loving business. Romance your business. Do you love your business? If it's not fun, it's not worth doing. What are you doing right now? So, look at your business and how is it functioning? Are you putting your passion into it? Or are you stuck in a cubicle? If you want to get out of that cubicle, and go into a business for yourself, start doing a little bit of a side hustle and get really good and then make the boost because you need to put money away and do some good things. And so there's a lot of clearing on that. And that's why a lot of these memberships I'm putting together so you can see that taking your passionate purpose and making it profitable, whether it's podcasting or you're sharing your business because you're podcasting or you're truly just into podcasting or getting into lives. How do you do that? And that's what you do. We're about to drop off here today. Hey, I cannot read. Somebody just joined. Hello, hello, and just saying hi to you. And I can't read that. But hey, guys, you know what? I'm putting the link into my YouTube channel. There should be a link in my bio on on Instagram in my Linktree account. You can book with me a 30-minute session, an hour session if you don't want a question asked live. Sometimes it's a little much to ask a question live because other people see it. You are so welcome to ask that question personally. My link is there. We can do a psychic chat, half an hour or an hour. Come check it out. I'm putting a new website up. My membership will be up there. And what I want to say is it's a good time to get into your business because you have that intuition, you have that drive, and you have that focus moving forward. So I'll see you. Ta-ta for now. All righty. Ciao, ciao.